Bab Tusi, Haram of Imam Ali alayhi salatu wasalam, in Najaf. So he has two of the books from Shia Hadith written by him. And then he comes up with the fiqh, as you were talking to the last caller. He came up with the fiqh. He is the founder of the fiqh of Shia. How do we recognize if an alim is
so
a
there were lots
muhaddith
of books.
and-
See, lots of books before Sheikh Tusi was written. There were many books. So those books were lost. If you were at the time of Sheikh Tusi, his book was nothing, was not significant. Now it has become important because the sources where Sheikh Tusi got those material from. In other books, they were lost. They were lost because Shias did not care about hadith. Scholars stopped reading books of hadith, copying books of hadith, keeping manuscripts of books of hadith, and they all started studying tasawwuf and mantiq and philosophy, and some of them started studying ijtihad. So when that happens for centuries and centuries, books get lost. So at the time, if you were at the time of Sheikh Tusi, his two books were nothing really, because there were more important books, more comprehensive book that his existed. Even after him, they existed, but those books were lost. So now we have books of Tahdhib and Istifsar. So there are lots of hadith in these two books that are not present in other books. So for now it has become important, but at the time it was not important. And Sheikh Tusi, by introducing Ijtehad, and he says that he didn't really bring Ijtehad into Shia, so Shias do taqleed and Shias do Ijtehad. That was not the purpose. He says in his introduction in his book, he says, I'm doing this because the Umaris, they taunt us that you don't have fiqh, you don't have Ijtehad, you don't know what it is. You're so unlearned, so ignorant. So I'm writing this book to shut their mouth. That was his purpose. That's what he says. And he says that I'm writing this and I know nobody's going to follow this Ijtehad because our Shia only follow hadith. That's what he says. So his purpose was not to start a bid'ah in Shia. His intention was not to start something that's a heresy in Shia. His purpose was just to give Shias a good name. So people, other scholars of other religion, of other denominations, they do not taunt Shia and they do not consider them unlearned. Say Shias don't have any book of fiqh, okay? And he clearly states this. And I'm not making this up. All right.
Sorry. As you suggest that he has taken it from Abu Hanifa and he took it from the
mostly
Jews of that
Shafi'i.
time. Shafi'i, okay.
Not from Shafi'i personally, because Shafi'i was way before him.
Right.
Shafi'i was around 150 Hijri, and Sheikh Tusi was way after him. So, but he had their fiqh and he was knowledgeable. Sheikh Tusi himself, he studied under Shafi'i ulama. He studied himself in Shafi'i madrasa schools, yeah. So he knew their fiqh.